James Pearce shares update after reports that Liverpool made an offer for Kevin De Bruyne from Manchester City. Liverpool plans spectacular revenge for Alexander-Arnold after contact with Real Madrid's phenomenal star. Liverpool is willing to do anything to sign 35-goal star, confident the offer would be accepted. Welcome, my fellow supporter. Let's check out the latest news from the greatest club in the world. A few weeks ago, Manchester City officially confirmed that they will not renew Kevin De Bruyne's contract, one of the most iconic players of the Guardiola era. The Belgian midfielder, considered exceptional by the club, will leave the Etihad Stadium after a victorious and trophy-filled spell. With his contract ending, De Bruyne's future remains uncertain, but many rumors are already circulating about his next destination. Major League Soccer in the United States appears to be the most likely option at this time. According to BBC sport journalist Shamoun Hafez, Chicago Fire is currently leading the race to sign the Belgian star. According to Hafez, although other MLS clubs such as San Diego and Inter Miami had the chance to negotiate with De Bruyne, both opted not to pursue talks. As a result, Chicago Fire now has priority since it holds the first option to start formal negotiations. Sources close to the situation say that the players' representatives are expected to meet soon with officials from the American team. In addition to MLS, there have been speculations about a possible move to Saudi football. However, Hafez considers that possibility unlikely at this moment. The player reportedly prefers a more stable environment for his family, with a more compatible lifestyle, which makes the United States and Europe more attractive destinations. De Bruyne's stay at Manchester City was also discussed, especially after his recent high-level performances. However, Hafez considers a turnaround in that decision highly unlikely. The decision not to renew was made directly by City's director of football, Txiki Begiristain, together with manager Pep Guardiola. Another factor working against a renewal is the player's high salary, currently around €400,000 per week, a figure seen as unsustainable for a potential extension. Among the more remote possibilities, there were even speculations about De Bruyne's possible retirement. That idea was raised by journalist Guillaume Balag, but quickly dismissed by experts close to the player. Belgian journalist Christophe Terreur, for example, refuted that claim and revealed that De Bruyne's goal is to play in the 2026 World Cup. According to Terreur, De Bruyne is looking for a more relaxed, competitive environment with fewer matches and less pressure, allowing him to preserve his physical performance until the World Cup. This profile fits perfectly with what the MLS offers, where the calendar intensity and physical demands are lower compared to Europe's top leagues. Thus, although there is no official confirmation yet, all signs suggest that Kevin De Bruyne is about to start a new chapter in his career, possibly in the United States, where he can continue playing football while enjoying a better quality of life for himself and his family. Liverpool is moving behind the scenes to strike back at Real Madrid following the imminent departure of Trent Alexander-Arnold. According to recent reports, the English club has made contact with representatives of Brazilian forward Rodrigo in a strategic attempt to strengthen the squad and simultaneously retaliate against the Spanish team. The motivation behind Liverpool's move is directly linked to Alexander-Arnold's exit. The right back, one of the Reds' fan favorites, revealed this week that he will leave the club at the end of the season when his current contract expires. Although the player has not yet officially announced his new destination, sources in England and Spain confirm that he already has a deal in place with Real Madrid. The Spanish Giants want to sign the English player before the FIFA Club World Cup in June. To make that happen, the club is willing to pay a fee to Liverpool to speed up the transfer. This departure represents a significant loss for manager Arne Slot, who is about to take charge following Jurgen Klopp's exit. In response, Fenway Sports Group, Liverpool's owners, developed a strategy that includes targeting a Real Madrid star. According to TBR Football, Liverpool has contacted Rodrigo's agents in recent weeks to explore a potential move in the upcoming summer transfer window. The 24-year-old Brazilian is seen as an ideal piece to strengthen Liverpool's attacking options and show that the club remains competitive in the market. Besides Liverpool, other English giants such as Arsenal and Manchester City have also shown interest in Rodrigo. Both clubs have reportedly held initial talks with the player's representatives. The forward, recently praised by Barcelona's Rafinha as spectacular and phenomenal, has stood out for his versatility and clutch performances. Rodrigo joined Real Madrid from Santos in 2019 for £39.5 million, and has made 267 appearances for the club, scoring 68 goals and providing 50 assists. This season, he has played 50 matches, scoring 13 goals and adding 10 assists, despite Real Madrid's setbacks, losing the Copa del Rey final to Barcelona and being eliminated from the Champions League quarterfinals by Arsenal. The current scenario favors a potential transfer. Although Rodrigo turned down a Liverpool offer last summer, the context has changed. According to TBR, Real Madrid is now open to evaluating offers for Rodrigo at the end of the season. The club has not guaranteed him a regular starting spot next season, especially with the possible arrival of a new coach. Carlo Ancelotti's future is uncertain, and Xabi Alonso is the favorite to take over. This change could impact Rodrigo's future, as he is reportedly unhappy and open to new opportunities. The Spanish club is said to be willing to sell him for around 100 million euros. Liverpool, looking to rebuild after losing key players, is considering investing in the Brazilian forward, a move that could shake up the next transfer window. Liverpool is also working behind the scenes in the transfer market, and, according to European sources, is preparing a bold move to sign Argentine forward Julian Alvarez, currently thriving at Atletico Madrid. The Reds board sees the player as a key figure to raise the technical level of their attack and solidify the club as a dominant force in England and Europe. At 25, Alvarez is experiencing the best form of his career. After leaving Manchester City in search of more playing time, he joined Spanish football and quickly adapted to Atletico's playing style. This season, combining club and national team performances, the Argentine has scored an impressive 32 goals and provided 3 assists, showing not only finishing efficiency, but also tactical maturity that places him among today's most complete forwards. According to Spanish outlet *Fichajes*, Liverpool is willing to make major sacrifices to make the signing happen, including the possibility of involving Darwin Núñez in the deal. The Uruguayan striker, although talented, has been inconsistent since joining the club. Despite support from some fans, he has not yet reached the expected level of consistency for a Premier League title contender's number 9. Therefore, the potential arrival of Julian Alvarez would be more than just a replacement. It would be a strategic evolution. With an attacking lineup featuring Mohamed Salah, Luis Diaz, Cody Gakpo, and Diogo Jota, adding Alvarez would provide new manager Arne Slot with a lethal weapon who can play multiple roles in the attack, while also bringing leadership and a winning mentality. It's worth noting that even with limited minutes at Manchester City behind Erling Haaland, Alvarez always performed at a high level when called upon. His departure from City was seen by many as a missed opportunity for Guardiola's team. Now, with the chance to return to the Premier League wearing the shirt of one of City's biggest rivals, the Argentine may be motivated to prove his worth and leave a lasting mark on the English top flight. Liverpool's board, led by Fenway Sports Group, believes that signing big names is essential to keeping the club highly competitive. The recent loss of key players and Jurgen Klopp's departure at the end of the season require a smart and bold rebuild. Signing Alvarez would mark the beginning of this new era, a team that is more attacking, technical, and ambitious. Beyond the sporting impact, the possible transfer would carry emotional and symbolic weight. Alvarez, once overlooked as a secondary figure at his former club, could become a star at their rival and lead Liverpool into a new successful phase. This would not only make waves in Manchester, but also solidify Liverpool's image as the ideal destination for stars seeking leadership roles and titles. Finally, the upcoming transfer window promises to be one of the busiest in years at Anfield. With the Premier League conquered again, the challenge now is to maintain that high level, and names like Julian Alvarez are seen as key pieces to achieve that goal. If the deal goes through, the Reds will send a clear message to the European market. They are ready to dominate once again. Thank you very much for watching until the end. See you next time.